Okay, welcome back to the Cutlass Board Games channel. And this time, I've got a special Pokemon TCG video for you. This is something I've been working on for, a couple weeks now.
Maybe a month.
Yeah, maybe a month. Tinkering with, pulling it apart, testing it, playing a little bit, pulling it back together. And this is a casual format I've been working on. And basically, the premise is, this is one deck. This is a 100 card deck, and both players will be drawing from this deck, trying to get their Pokemon on to the bench and fighting and winning. So it plays the same as the normal Pokemon TCG, except both players get their prizes from the same deck. And there's two different decks. There's one deck of Pokemon, and there's one deck of energy. And it has all the different types of energy. And on your turn, when you're drawing for turn, you're drawing two cards. And it can be from either deck in any combination. So if you need two energy, get two energy. You need two Pokemon, get two Pokemon. And there's a large variety of Pokemon here in some interesting combinations. For example, this Golurk line has both fighting and psychic types in it. And then we've got some Copperbraja, some Slowbros. There's a Steel Sizer and some Grass Scythers. And we've got a whole bunch of other single basic Pokemon, but most of the stuff in here, the intention is to have things that evolve, ideally with more than one color, if it is an evolutionary line, and no doubles. I'm not quite there at the no doubles part yet, but we will get there. We will get there. So there's a nice big variety of things here. Also, a variety of new and old Pokemon. So the power disparity is wild.
Like these two.
Yeah, so like here's a newer Psyduck and an older Psyduck. And then our final row up here, some old Grimer, new Grimer, some Baltoy Claydol, a couple Chanseys. We've got a cool Mankey line because Infernape only came out recently. Annihilate, they're all apes. Annihilate only came out recently, which is kind of a cool addition there. Then we've got a Coughing Split and then some Eevees. And my Eevee collection is missing a couple, but that's kind of what we got going on there so far. So this is what we've been affectionately referring to as the tower, because it's a big old pile of cards. And then what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle this up, and then we're going to play a game. And then you're going to get my point of view as we play through the game. So I'm going to scoop this up, and I get to put this down for a second. And then we'll shuffle up and get started. And we'll figure out how best to fit everything in frame as we go, I guess, because it is a very close shot. All right. You happy with how the energies are shuffled?
No, never.
Never? Superstition. It's been a few times where we've had some energy type problems. So we're doing some shuffling there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle this a little bit, and then I'm going to give you half, and then we'll shuffle the Pokemon quite a lot because it was just ordered. And then we'll see how we go. I flipped a card. It was Claydol.
That means that you are going to experience some dirt in your life.
Yeah. But it was the psychic one, not the fighting one.
Someone's going to read your mind.
Yeah? Okay. This is the Pokemon Tarot moment. Looks so clean when you do it.
I know.
I can't seem to do it as well.
I'm skilled.
You guys watch me fail it live on camera because there's a camera between me and the cards that makes it really hard to see what I'm doing.
too bad.
Yeah, I'm a bit clumsy at the scoop up afterwards, but...
You gonna trade me off?
Alright. Make sure it's facing the right way.
No.
Don't shuffle them in upside down.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll screech.
Just upset you.
I'll cry. I'll screech. I'll sob. Alright, that's probably fine. Probably fine. So I'm a big advocate of the mash shuffling method, which looks a little bit like this. Super clunky, like I'm doing it through VR goggles, but
Yeah.
okay, this way. So we'll cut these all in here like this. Then we're gonna get our opening hands. Now, the split of basic Pokemon is like 2 to 1. So there's probably like 60 basic Pokemon maybe to 40 non-basic. Okay, so starting out, we will be mulliganing. Hopefully 0 times.
We'll see.
And I tend to draw 4 Pokemon, 3 energy. Why would you need these? Because you can choose any split that you like for your opening hand. Let's just get a whole bunch of dice and stuff out. Make a big mess. ASMR, I made a mess. Okay.
Some things. Some dice.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of damage counters. We've got a V-Star marker, which is not relevant here because there's no V-Star abilities.
Nope, but we will need those.
We will need those. Well, I'm going to get my opening hand first. You've put the energy pile in upside down, I think.
Upside down for you.
Yeah, upside down for me. Alright, so this is what my starting hand looks like.
Do you have the mulligan?
No, but it's not great. I only have 1 basic Pokemon, which could be bad, but I think we're okay. So I'm gonna put this down, and then we should roll to go first. I got a 5. You got more than a 5.
I got a 12.
That's the second time you've 12'd me on a on a thing. Would you like to go first? Or second?
I'll go first. Doesn't really matter.
Okay. Ooh, maybe move yours down a little bit.
Okay.
It's centered a bit better. Right,
Okay.
wait. You said you wanted to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. After you.
I'll pull an energy and a Pokemon. And then I'll put one of my energies on your foot.
Okay. Anything else?
That's all.
No bench Pokemon?
Mm-mm.
Alright, I'm gonna draw 2 Pokemon. We got some basics this time. And I can attack this time. I might put this on my bench because I'm worried about losing the game if there's a KO. Which could happen, but it's not likely. And then I'm going to put a water energy onto the EV. And we're going to use surprise attack. So we're going to flip a coin. If it's an odd number, this attack does nothing. So we dodge that. And you take 20 damage. Bam.
Thanks.
Your move.
Okay. I am going to draw 2 basic Pokemon. I'm going to read what they do because I don't remember. Okay. I'm going to put a Spinda on my bench.
Okay, not bad. God.
And then I am going to try to figure out what to do. With the rest of my turn, I'm going to evolve my Drifloon.
Oh shit. Do you have a psychic energy though?
I do not.
Oh. Is that perhaps an oversight? Because you could at least attack the other one.
You're probably right.
Yeah, you can take it back.
I guess.
Mind you, this is a casual format, not a super tournament thing. Takesy Banksies is totally okay.
Okay.
What is this? That's so rare.
And I'll deal 10 damage to you.
Okay. I'm hurt.
Pain.
Oh.
Pain and suffering.
Indeed. I'm gonna draw 2 Pokemon. Ooh, interesting problem. Okay. So now I have these 2 things. But I don't have any fire energy, so it looks like we're gonna be going this way. So we're evolving into Glaceon.
Oh, jeez.
And we're attaching a water energy to it.
Oh, God.
But it's not enough to do Ice Blast. So I'm going to go Frost Wall, which does 30 damage. And then prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from evolution Pokemon.
Great.
So don't become Drifblim. And you're fine.
Okay, well, becoming Drifloon was kind of a dumb idea anyway. Okay. I'm going to draw an energy and a Pokemon. I'm going to cry. Because my hand's really bad.
All I really had was the Eevee Glaceon.
And
not much else going on.
Basic Pokemon. Not always the easiest to come by.
Really? Interesting. I had a similar problem.
But I'm going to put my Fighting Energy on my Spinda.
Okay.
And then I'm going to deal a whole 10 damage to you.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you want? 50. Okay, I'm going to get
I'm super dead.
1 energy and 1 Pokemon. I'm going to make you dead.
Yeah, you are.
That's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to also play a Metal Energy. And then I'm going to 120 you.
Yeah, okay. Just...
Well, it's well, you can't evolve something. Like, your Spinda cannot evolve into something that Frost Wall's going to make a difference for. So it doesn't really matter. But now, we've got a Spinda on the other side. I'll speak this up for a second.
Yeah.
With Dizzying Spin, where it does 10 damage to all of my stuff, and then my active Pokemon becomes confused. Which means I have to successfully flip a coin in order to actually have an attack go off. And we played this last night and had, it's continuous tumble, where you keep flipping a coin until you get heads to deal damage.
Oh yeah, and I flipped tails like 9 times in a row.
Yeah, between the two of us, there was like all tails all the time. So me being confused is probably going to be bad for me.
Yeah, pretty bad at coin flips here. Okay, so I need to draw. I'm going to draw an energy. Where was that before? And a Pokemon.
I'm guessing that's a psychic energy.
And I'm going to... What am I going to do?
Oh, we didn't even set up prizes. How embarrassing.
Oh, God.
How embarrassing. I'm supposed to have received a prize. That's right, I'll quickly do that now. You keep doing your turn.
Okay. And then I'm going to play this. Baltoy?
Sounds good.
And
This is what we got from the prizes.
And this Slowpoke.
Okay.
Don't you love saying a Slowpoke?
Yeah.
this format.
Yeah, Slowpoke's better now. But before it was just a heal beast or a sleeper beast, basically.
Now I still have rest,
Yeah.
but it doesn't put you to sleep, which is better.
No. Yeah.
And
So
then
this is the Baltoy and the Slowpoke.
I'm gonna put this electric energy onto my Baltoy.
Okay.
And then I'm going to put 10 damage counters on both your Pokemon.
Oh my guys. So this one we can just tick up by 1. And then also I'm confused, which we signify by turning my guy upside down. Okay. So I don't want to put too many guys on my bench if I can help it. Because that would just put damage counters on them. But if I get something that needs to evolve, it might be worthwhile. So I'm drawing 2 Pokemon. Not sure if these will come in handy later on, but we'll see. I don't have anything that really evolves from each other yet. Nothing that really lines up just yet, but that's okay. I have an energy attached this turn that I kind of don't want to skip on, but don't really have any value yet, because the Shelter only cares about water type energy. And I only played it because it had high HP. Alright, you ready? Let's find out if I take damage from Confusion. I'm going to be using Ice Blast, and I take damage from Confusion instead. So 60. This one. Alright, as predicted. Your turn.
Okay, I am going to draw 2 energy. And I got lucky. So I'm going to evolve my Slowpoke
Oh shit.
into Slowbro.
That's pretty
and
good.
play my water energy that I just pulled.
I'm in trouble. I'm in big trouble.
Um,
So this Slowbro, this is a card that's actually legal in Standard right now. It has the ability Strange Behavior, where you can move damage counters from your other Pokemon to this Pokemon, which is really good. And it also has Bubble Drain, which lets you heal 30 damage from this Pokemon. So you could basically, over a series of turns, just move 30 damage to it and then remove it as needed.
yeah, seems really good. The Spinda seems really good here too.
Oh yeah, Spinda's great.
So I did my energy, I evolved my guy, and now I'm going to deal 10 damage to all of your Pokemon.
Yeah, alright,
This moves up to 70.
that doesn't have 70 on there.
Just
I have to
kidding.
get a new dice, which is this one. 70. Alright, that's not good. That's not good. And I put 10 on the Shelter, so let's see what we draw this time. Poggers. I don't need any of these things. I got a second Shelter. Okay.
Is it a better shelter than the one you have right now?
The one I have right now is the better one.
Okay.
But that's okay. We're going to roll the tails again. So Ice Blast, you ready? Oh, that's a 6. Okay, so
You'll kill my Spinda?
I kill your Spinder. And I get a prize. I'm now up to 4 prizes. But I think you can take a KO here pretty easily.
Math. I know how to do math.
Yeah.
Yep. Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm going to draw 2 Pokemon.
Ooh. That's unlike you.
Who am I?
Yeah.
2 Pokemon. That's a bit rough, actually.
There is like just a lot of Pokemon in the deck that are bad. But not as bad as they used to be. We had some stuff in there that was really bad.
Guard Press.
Guard Press was terrible in this format because you could just never ever do anything against it. And we had a Slowpoke in there for a period of time. No, it was a Slowbro, and the Slowbro can't attack if your opponent has 2, 4, or 6 prizes, and it just puts itself to sleep as well. And it's just like, yeah, look, this needs to come out. And as my collection's gotten bigger, I've added more interesting things to it.
Okay, so I drew 2 Pokemon. I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
If I put your active Pokemon on the bench, does it
stops
cure
being confused.
its confusion? Okay.
Yeah. Somebody drew Tornadus. Yeah. It's probably worthwhile because then you get to kill the Shelder at least.
That's what I'm thinking.
But the Slowbro can also just kill the Vaporeon. So they've got 40 HP left.
The Glaceon.
Glaceon, sorry. It's blue. Come on, they're all the same.
I know. I was just thinking. Okay. I was just asking.
Yeah.
That being said, I am going to put this energy on here.
Yeah.
And Bubble Drain you for 60 damage.
Kill my guy!
Kill your Glaceon.
Alright.
Take a prize card.
Rest in peace. If I was able to use Frostwall, then this would not have happened. But that's okay. So we have a separate discard pile for Pokemon and a separate discard pile for energy.
I have my Pokemon discard right here.
Yeah. But there's not really any cards that specifically deal with the discard pile, and there's no cards that search the deck. So we can get 1 energy. It's not really what I wanted. And 1 Pokemon. Also not really what I wanted. But here's an EV on the bench. I think I just let you kill Shelder. It's kind of bad, but look, that's what I'm dealing with right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a Psychic Energy for the EV go.
I am going
I was kind of all in on Glaceon.
I'm going to draw 2 energy.
Okay. That's more like you.
I always draw more energy than you.
Yes.
Way more.
Yes. I think it's the wrong choice, personally.
Well, I win sometimes. I don't always lose.
Because last time you were like, you had a hand that had like 10 energy remaining at the end of the game, and you still hadn't found the one thing that you needed to turn your guy online.
I understand that, but I also had no viable basic Pokemon.
Yeah, but if you drew more Pokemon.
Sure. I mean, sure. Whatever. You would have still killed the ones that were out, and then I would have just filled up my bench with garbage Pokemon.
I got really lucky. I did get really lucky.
I'm going to put Psychic Energy on my Baltoy.
Yeah, that's good. Because the Claydol is Psychic, not fighting.
And then I am going to kill your Shelter.
Yeah. Take a prize. Guys, we're in trouble. We're in big trouble.
You lied?
Oh, whoopsies.
No one needs to come out.
I need to replace that Slowpoke with something else because it searches the library and it's not supposed to be able to do that.
That's okay.
What's your electric weakness? Okay, here's a Magnemite. You deal 60 damage, so I have to evolve here. But I really don't have to evolve here. God damn it. So I have a Flareon. If I evolve into the Flareon to not die to the taking 60 damage, I gain water type weakness. And I still die to the 60 damage. Oh yeah, I didn't draw cards.
Yeah, do that.
I played a guy on the bench and I didn't draw cards. I meant to draw 2 energy, which is really not good.
It's fine.
For me.
We forget things.
We do forget things. Okay, so that's somewhat awkward. I'm gonna put Grimer onto the bench also. We're gonna put a Psychic Energy onto Grimer. The plan is to hopefully flip coins and get paralysis because Magnemite has Thunder Wave that has coin flip chance to paralyze, and Grimer has Nasty Goo, which has a coin flip chance to paralyze. I think that's our out right now. But for the meantime, here's Flareon. And I'm going to use Sand Attacks. We're going to put 20 damage on your mans.
Okay.
And if the defending Pokemon tries to attack during your opponent's next turn, your opponent flips a coin. If tail, that attack does nothing, which means it wouldn't heal the damage either. And that's your turn.
Okay. Then I first need to draw. I'm going to draw two Pokemon, I think. Those were garbage. Yep. Cool. I should have drawn energy.
That's always the way.
Yep. What?
Like, there's kind of a point. None of the Pokemon are any good.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Please flip heads. Please. Please flip heads. Or I'm in big trouble.
Oh, you want me to flip tails, actually.
Please flip tails. Let's pretend I said the right thing.
Well, I don't really want to waste my not putting energy down.
Yeah, you could bench someone and then put energy on them.
I think I'm gonna put down this Psyduck and put a dark energy on it.
Okay. Interesting.
And then kind of got like a little heal situation going on here. And then I'm gonna flip a coin, aka roll a dice.
Right.
And
let's see an odd number.
I want to roll heads.
Ooh.
And it does nothing.
Does nothing. All right, we're still in it with a chance. Let's go, team. So I think I want to draw Pokemon here. Maybe, or I want to draw energy. But even if I draw fire energy, I'm not going to be able to use the Flareon's second attack before it could potentially just get murdered. So I might just draw two Pokemon here. Okay, this isn't bad. I obviously can't use this guy, but maybe this is something we use. So we'll see. Let's put that with the stage 1 guys. So I have potentially an energy attached to do. And maybe I place me on the bench, but I don't think so. Okay, let's be brave. Here's a Voltorb with Psychic Energy. Noticing a trend here. Now I have only Psychic Energy. We're going to retreat the Flareon.
Okay.
And we're going to promote the Voltorb.
Okay.
And then we're going to attack using Single Shot Blast. Now, I flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. If heads, it does 60 damage, which is not quite enough to kill your guy, but is impressive. I would clap. Crap. That is tails. My attack does nothing. And I will probably die, unfortunately.
Okay. I'm going to draw 2 energy. Return to form. Base. What's the word I'm going for here? I am going to evolve my Psyduck.
Oh, shit.
And put on a water energy.
How are you so pog?
I just pulled.
For real, no cap. 2 pog.
But I'm also going to play my Tornadus.
Oh, shit. So you don't choose who gets swapped. The defending player does, which is something we didn't do correctly last time. But when you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their benched Pokemon.
You may.
Yeah, so you can choose to not do it.
I mean, sure.
But I get to choose who the benchy is. I'm gonna make it mine.
Okay. And then I will kill your Magnemite.
Oh, damn.
And heal 30 damage.
Yeah, shit. I'll promote Ultimate. Alright, get a prize.
Oh,
And then, guys, this is looking pretty dire. This is looking pretty dire. I'm going to draw 2 Pokemon. We may have just hit pay dirt. Hello, Goldet. Alright, we're going to put Goldet on the bench. And... what the fuck? That card is ridiculous, actually. Okay. You can experience that in a minute. My comeback is coming.
Okay.
It's coming. We're going to attempt to attack with Voltorb. Ooh, goes through. You take 60 damage. How many prizes you have? 3. So you're currently 1 prize in front. About to be 2 prizes in front. It's not great. Not great.
Okay.
Alright, back to you.
I'm going to draw 2 energy. I am going to attach my fighting energy to my Tornadus.
Not bad.
And I'm going to keep that in my back pocket. And then I'm gonna kill your Voltorb and heal 30 damage.
Ripperino. Voltorbino. Okay, Voltorb's dead.
I take a prize card.
Yep. So there's only 2 prize cards left. But here comes Goldet.
Mm-hmm.
It's my boy. Alright. Let's just settle down. Here we're gonna get 2 energy. It's kind of whatever. I'm going to put a dark energy on Goldet.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to evolve Goldet.
Yeah, figured that was coming.
Into Golurk. I'm going to use the big hand attack. This attack does 10 more damage for each card in your hand. 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. Your man's is deceased.
R.I.P. Slow Bro. You did me well.
He did so much work. We then get a prize.
So, who do I want to put in is the question.
I'm weak to grass, if that helps.
It doesn't?
Okay. Sucked in?
So I'm clearly still trying to set up this guy. This guy is kind of meant to die anyway. With Entangled Dive. Because he can just get rid of your active Pokemon.
Was that one that shuffles them into the deck?
Just discards.
Oh, just discards it. So neither of us would get prizes.
Yeah. But if I needed, if I was desperate to get rid of a card that was really strong, I could do that. But I still need a water energy to do that. That's kind of the problem. And I'm still up a prize. So I might just let my Balzoid die while I set up one of my other Pokemon.
Sounds good. You could try and go for the attack, right? You just have to flip a bunch of coins.
Yeah. Yes. Flip 3 coins, but still.
Right,
the max I can do is 60. Yeah, I am going to draw.
Are you going to draw some Pokemon for a change?
I'm going to draw energy.
Okay.
Energy.
I should put the Painter Smeagol into this format.
Yeah.
From the Rainbow Alchemy deck.
Yeah.
And also the Rainbow Alchemy.
Yes, absolutely.
That seems kind of hype.
How did he live?
Okay. I'm trying to think if I want to play anyone on my bench or not. I think I will put this Voltorb on my bench as well.
Oh yeah?
The Team Rocket Voltorb, it looks like.
That's pretty cool. speedball.
And I'll put this grass energy on my tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I will roll 3 coins.
All right.
Roll 3 dice. I'm looking for even numbers.
Yeah. You got 1.
20 damage. A whole
Nice.
20 damage.
A whole 20 damage. Oop, that's a 40. A whole 20 damage. Alright. So we're going to get to kill the Baltoy. And I have to somehow then survive the swing back. I'm going to draw 2 Pokemon. Which is pretty good, actually. I'm going to put an Eevee onto the bench. Eevee is very good in this format.
Mm.
I'm going to attach a water energy to Eevee. I'm then going to use Big Hand, and I have more than 2 cards in hand, so your guy dies. And we get a prize. Interesting.
We're tied on prizes now.
We are now tied on prizes. And as your move, who are you going to promote? Is this a Golduck moment? Is this finally a Golduck moment?
Well, I'm really desperate to kill your Golurk. Tornadus is resistant to fighting.
Shit, alright. That's pretty good.
But I still think you would kill me, like, outright pretty hard.
It's possible. I got a huge grip of cards right now.
So I think you have more than enough cards to kill me. But I am going to deal the last bit of damage to you.
What?
With my Golduck, I guess.
Okay.
I am now going to figure out which one I want to draw. I think I'm going to draw 2 Pokemon.
Yeah. So we've got only 2 prize cards left each. You've got a Golduck that can deal 50 damage to me. That's half of the way there, which is not bad. And that Tornadus has a 100 damage attack if you get 3 energy onto it. So I see a path here, but it looks like you're going to have to lose a guy to get there. And that might be how I claim a victory.
Yes. It's just, I'm curious what you'll set up on me afterwards.
Hopefully something good.
So, I am going to play onto my bench. One, I'm going to evolve my Voltorb.
Oh, snap.
It's basically a normal type. I mean, it only needs normal energy. This can be really good if you get an electric energy, but I don't think I'm going to pull one because I have bad luck on actually pulling energy. But I am also going to play my Chansey.
Oh yeah?
Because I just like having Chansey on the bench.
It's your favorite one too.
It's
your flip 100 tails, Chansey.
This is my least favorite Chansey. This is the bad Chansey. But having 100 HP Pokemon on the bench really helps. And then I'm going to put my, I don't know, my freaking, what?
Probably onto the Voltorb, right? Or onto the Tornadus.
The Tornadus. Yeah, I'm going to put my Psychic Energy onto the Tornadus. And I don't have an extra water energy, so I can't just, like, murk your Golurk, which kind of sucks. But I will do 50 damage to it.
Okay. So we go to 70? We go to 70 there?
Am I blind? No? No 70? Oh, just kidding, I'm blind?
Okay. All good. Okay, so Golurk's probably going to die to the Tornadus, and then I have to turn one of these guys into something useful that I don't know I can really do. I don't have any energy in my hand, so we're going to draw 2 energy. Pretty good. Here's the water energy on my Eevee.
Don't tell me.
It's common. We're then going to use Big Hand.
Yeah.
So I need to show you 7 cards.
Yeah. You don't need to show me.
Here's 15 or so.
Yeah, you don't need to.
And then we'll get a prize. That's actually pretty good. Should have been really good earlier on, actually.
I'll put my Tornadus in, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to draw...
You have to do something to stop your Tornadus from dying in one shot. To whatever I've somehow got happening.
Well, that would be cool if I knew what you had happening.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? What am I gonna draw, more importantly?
Pokemon. Getting a Ditto here would actually be insane. Because there's one Ditto that has the ability to use attacks of basic Pokemon in the discard pile, which means you could have access to something like Rest. Spinder's attack could be good. You could confuse my guy.
Spinder's really good. I'm gonna draw 1 energy and 1
from that discard pile.
1 Pokemon and 1 energy.
Yeah, how'd you go?
Pretty good, pretty good. That was 1/6. I am going to put this electric energy onto this electrode.
Ooh, interesting. So Electrode's burst attack is flip a coin. If heads, discard an energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon. And you would get to choose which energy that is, which means that in this format where energy is random and confusing, you could potentially cut off an entire color from something.
Yes. Yes.
If heads.
If heads. Now, that is a big question. However, we'll see. Now I'm gonna... Am I gonna play anything onto my bench? I really don't think it's worth it. I don't have anything to play either, really. Nothing that's helpful. Because I have a feeling you're gonna win anyway, because you probably have something in your hand.
It's the mind game.
I'm just gonna kill your Golurk.
Okay.
Finally.
Get that last prize.
Get that guy out of my way.
That I'm gonna allow you to take. We're both now on 1 prize each. Remaining. I'm gonna promote Eevee. Are you shocked?
No.
Alright, let's
It was the only one you set up, so.
I'm gonna draw 2 Pokemon. I don't really need them, but they're kind of nice to look at. I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy to my Eevee.
It's an Espeon, is it?
It's a Vaporeon.
Just kidding. Why did I even question?
I also had Umbreon.
Oh.
But I didn't have any Dark Energy handy.
Eevee kind of cracked.
Eevee is really good in this format. And we're going to use Spiral Drain, which does 60 damage to your mans and heals 20 damage from my mans.
I see. Oh, so you've done half my damage.
Yeah.
I see what you've done here.
So I'm hoping to get the KO next turn. And you can only deal 100 damage to me, and I have 110 HP. So you have to maybe find another route.
I have nothing, so...
Okay. You could draw something. You
Sure.
could retreat into something that doesn't die in one hit and buy yourself some time.
I guess.
Because the Electrode also doesn't quite get there. But he doesn't die immediately either. So you could deal 80 damage. Because it's weak to electric.
You're so good at card games.
I'm just reading what it says on the front. That's all I do.
interesting, actually. There's not much I can do here. If it wasn't the last turn, I have a lot of cool cards that I could play right now.
You can still play them. It's not the last turn. You just have to retreat your guy.
I know, but it's pretty close to being the last turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your idea seems fine.
Yeah.
The idea you gave me and how to beat you.
Yeah. I prepared for it considering it was your optimal move.
Yeah, well, I'm not very good at optimal.
So what's the retreat cost on tornadoes? 1. Not bad. Not bad. So he could potentially come in and do a bunch of damage.
Yeah, so he could clean house. So I'll put this in.
Yeah.
I think this is my option. My only option. Deal 80.
Yep. 80. Bam, big weakness hit here. Now we've got to figure out how to deal with that. I'm going to draw 2 Pokemon. Got this guy I've been looking for all game. I'm going to bench Metatype. I'm going to bench Pachirisu.
Jeez.
This guy. I think that's it.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
Because if I don't retreat,
yes,
you kill my guy.
That's exactly right. But this kills any of your Pokemon.
Yeah. If you retreat into that and added energy. So I think I'm in a bad spot. Unfortunately. I think I'm dead.
I think you lose.
I think I lose.
Only because of the electrode switch play.
That I may have pointed out to you, but I'm not taking any credit.
I would not have noticed.
I think you could have, but that's okay. So how do I want to lose? Well, I have some options. We are going to retreat, because if I don't, I lose the game, most definitely. We're going to promote Grimer. This guy's been chilling. He's been chilling, and it's his time to shine. Now, what Grimer does is he has an attack called Nasty Goo. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. And the game plan is to flip heads 9 turns in a row and kill your guy. Are you ready? I'm going to use Nasty Goo. We're going to paralyze him. We didn't get there. That is Tails. But you take 10 damage.
Okay.
Your turn.
Oh, so good. I'm going to draw 2 energy for posterity.
Oh, why you gotta do me like this? Coin flip.
I'm going to discard my dark energy to retreat.
Yeah.
My electrode. Pull out my tornadoes. With 60 damage counters.
What kind of energy are you going to attach?
A dark energy.
A dark energy.
And then I'm going to kill your Grimer and win the game.
I'm going to extend my hand for the handshake. Well played. Well played. So that's what I've been calling the tower. It really is just like a casual kitchen table kind of a format. And it's kind of intense because all the Pokemon are really junk, but also... yeah, every type except Fairy is really well represented. So stuff like weakness is really important. Some of the Pokemon's different like abilities or secondary effects are like really, really interesting. And rather than building a deck that you have that's super duper strong and super specialized at like a specific strategy, you're doing the best that you can with the junk that you're holding on to. Or that Grimer that I had on my bench for a week and a half, finally waiting to try and do something. So that's it. If you thought this was kind of cool, let me know. I want to be doing more video content that's kind of like this, that's thinking about other ways of playing Pokemon, different formats, or using combinations of old and new cards and stuff like that. But we also have a whole bunch of other content on the channel, other Pokemon stuff, Magic the Gathering stuff, Marvel Snap type stuff, and I'm making a board game. So I have a whole bunch of stuff about the process and tutorialization that I went through to make the board games, coming up on Kickstarter soon, so keep an eye out for that. And just, check out some of the other stuff on the channel. Click some of the buttons. Button clicking is good. Click all the buttons, and then hopefully I'll see you next time I'm doing some weird Pokemon stuff.